zoom into education, an area where you've spent a considerable amount of time. Now, many people tell me that fixing basic schooling so that the majority of people get a decent education will take a generation. I think you disagree. How can you start and deliver results in a massive system like education within, I think, 3 to 6 years? How do you do this?
Well, look, I mean, too often when people say something will take a generation, what they actually mean is it'll take a generation, so we don't need to start yet. And that is a terrible mistake. So you can always start and you can always get visible change within 2 or 3 years. The job of improving the education system is never finished because the world changes. What we want children to grow up and be able to do will change with it. So you can always improve, but you can get started and you can get visible change in 2 to 3 years. And the crucial thing that is missing in the vast majority of education reforms around the world is no education reform changes the performance of children unless it changes what teachers do all day. And if you don't change what teachers do all day, the rest of it is just shifting around bits of the system. But you have to enable teachers to teach better. That's not to say they're teaching badly, and some of them are teaching brilliantly now, but they can always get better. And unless you change how the teacher interacts with a child, let's say you want them to learn to read, teachers need to get better all the time at teaching reading and writing and all of those things. So your reform has to get inside the classroom. If it doesn't get inside the classroom, you're mainly just dealing with window dressing.